you can see from the color, and color always tells you something, right? Damn, that is damn good. Hey everyone, it's great to see you again, and as usual, I am Lionel, your friendly neighborhood wine and spirits expert. So, as we continue with this series of pairing local food with wines, we're going for something that is, I would say, quite obvious, but we're going to try and make it a little bit interesting. We're going to pair beef noodles. Right, beef noodles, beef tripe. This is a very classic Chinese dish. I know some people think that a lot of Chinese don't eat beef, but actually there are a lot of Chinese eat beef as well. And we do it in quite a strong flavored broth. The noodles can be dry or in soup, but the broth is usually quite heavily flavored, and it's interesting because obviously it's in a broth. It's not like having a piece of steak, right? And usually you don't have the prime cuts, and that's the main thing, right? So with me today, we have some brisket, right? In-N-Out brisket, and we have some tripe as well. So we're going to pair red wines, and I'm not going out of the norm. We're going to do some red wines, and we're going to see how they work with the beef. So with wine number one, I've chosen a wine from a very famous producer. This is the Tenuta San Guido, and they are the producer of that seminal Italian red wine called Sassicaia, which is world famous over. It's a Bordeaux style blend, but it's like one of the signature wines that you would want to drink once in your life, Sassicaia. So they produced a second wine called the Gilberto, and now they also have a third wine, Le Difficile. And this is very interesting. It's a 70% Cabernet Sauvignon and 30% Sangiovese, which is the classic grape in Tuscany. And this wine is medium body. From the color you can tell. And we're gonna taste the wine first. So we give it a swirl. Straight away. Plums, cherries. I get a hint of star anise. Maybe some coffee as well. A little bit of cream, I would say cream coffee. But it's very clean. Like I say, it's definitely on the nose already. You can tell this is a medium body wine. And this is in Tuscany by the coast, the Maremma area. On the palate, you start to get a bit of some of the dark fruits, of black currant coming out. But that tea leaf character of the Sangiovese is still very obvious. So I'm going to try a bit of tripe, some of the brisket too. It's very good. That is so damn good. It makes the tannins firmer, but that red fruit just envelops the beef. That was indeed very nice, and the acidity of the wine lifted. You eat the dish, it's a little bit heavy and rich, and then that acidity just gives it that nice lift. So let's go for wine number two. And wine number two can't be any more different. We are going down from Italy, we're going down to South Africa. So swap this around. And this is a winery in the Joshonook, I think I'm pronouncing it the correct way, the Joshonook Valley in the Stellenbosch, from a winery called Starkkonde. I hope I'm pronouncing that name correctly as well. It's a husband and wife that owns this winery. The husband is actually a Cuban-American who was a graphic artist. He married his wife who's of German and Japanese descent. Hence, she has a surname called Konde. The wife's family actually owns the vineyard, and they ended up And when they moved to South Africa, he ended up from a graphic designer to become a self-taught winemaker. And off the bat, they started producing wines, and he's been heavily awarded, you know. And their star wine is the Cabernet Sauvignon. And this wine is made primarily very much Bordeaux. It's about 85% Cabernet Sauvignon, and the rest are Petit Verdot, Malbec, and Cabernet Franc. So a very classical Bordeaux blend. So let's try this. You can see from the color, compared to the first wine, already it's obviously darker. And color always tells you something, right? This is so classic Bordeaux. If I close my eyes and you didn't show me this bottle, I would actually guess it's Bordeaux. Because you get all that bell pepper, black currant, pencil lead, you know the pencil? I don't know, a lot of you young people nowadays don't use pencil, so you won't know what it smells like, but if you do, this house, tea leaf and the cigar box. Oh man, I could sit here and just smell that wine the whole afternoon. Wow, that is very, very nice. So have a bit of tripe. Damn, that is damn good. Totally different. This is rich and rich. The dish is rich. The Cab Sav is rich, and it just melts together, literally melts together, right? This one, the first wine, the Le Difficile, had enough more of acidity. So it wrapped itself around your mouth, and then the acidity gives it that lift. It almost cleanses your palate and refreshes you and allows you to eat again. But this one is rich and rich. It's like, oh, it's just, I don't know how to describe it. You know, it's like in a cold day, and then you have a blanket and a jacket, and everything is just nice and snug, and it just wraps around you. Well, you know, I know it's obvious. Some of you watching this will say, this is obvious, right? Cabernet-based wines with beef and all that. But I was a little bit concerned originally with the beef, because the way we Chinese cook beef, we use a bit of orange peel, we use herbs and spices that to sort of, what the Chinese say, take away some of the beefiness of it, right? But wow, this is so good, such a good pairing. And you know what? I can't decide which one is better. They're both very, very good in their own way. And you know what's the other amazing thing? Both the wines are identical pricing. You can buy both these wines on DiineOut.com for a ridiculous, and I mean ridiculous price. I think I should raise the price after this. It is only 130 ringgit bottle. If you guys don't buy it, I'm just gonna buy everything and keep it and drink it myself. It is ridiculous. So, as usual, they are available on DiineOut.com. That's DiineOut.com. And seriously, get it now, okay? And I hope to see you back here again. Bye.